Hey guys, Ryan from the Cloud Ripper here doing another review on the Smok XCube tool. See here, I'm just going to take off my RDA, give you a little rundown. So basically it's stainless steel, very awesome look, very heavy, which I like, very big, which I like. Your trigger's over here on the side, it's the whole side. That's your LED light in there. Your 510 connector, spring loaded, your battery vent, and your USB connector, which is actually not for through charging, it's for upgrading it to 180 watts. These screws are actually for tweaking your trigger button, tighten and loosen and whatnot. Your OLED screen, and basically sorry about my wandering eyes here, but I do have some notes written down. So basically it has Bluetooth 4.0. That's to track the location of the device and activate temp control function. The temp control is from 100 degrees Celsius to 315 degrees Celsius. There's 3 output modes in this box mod. Temp mode, watt mode, and memory mode. With the wattage setting, the lowest resistance it can handle is 0.1 ohms. But in temp mode, it can handle as low as 0.06 ohms. It takes two 18650s. It also has a 12-second fire shut off. So unlike the 100-watt iStick is 10 seconds, this here is actually 12. It has short circuit and low resistance protection, as well as overheat protection, and it actually has a low battery warning that comes up on the screen. The output wattage is 6 watts to 160 watts, obviously upgradable to 180 watts. The voltage is 0.35 volts to 8 volts. It's made out of zinc alloy and stainless steel. It has an OLED screen, spring-loaded 510 connector. Your lights, it has 2 different modes. It's jump mode, which the colors quickly go through the colors while it's firing, all up and down here, which I'll show in a moment. And shade, which is basically the same as jump, only it's slower in switching the colors. With this, there's a watt mode. It actually has soft, normal, hard, and max. Soft would be, and minimal. So minimum would be a negative 15% decrease on what your watts are actually set at. Soft would be a negative 10% increase or decrease. Normal is actually at the watt setting you have it. Hard is at a plus 10% increase, and max is at a plus 15% increase for, if you want that harder draw, right? So I'm just going to give you a little rundown here. So it's actually, so you can access, when it's on, it's 3 clicks, you can access your menu. So you have your Bluetooth, your mode. That's for your light settings from jump to shade. Let's see here. See, as you can see, jump and shade. And you can shut it off. So we'll get back in here. Your puff counter, so you can reset that. Let's see here. Settings. So you can go in and you can set your screen timer to shut off at a certain amount. Your contrast, screen direction, which is pretty cool because I like firing from this end. A lot of people like having their palm on it. So I have my screen turned around, so when I'm firing it like this, I can see it on that. And I just switched it. And then you have your power. Hold that in, power on, click it, power off, hold in, and goodbye. So it's a very friendly mod as well. So we're going to turn it back on, which is 5 clicks. It's on. So yeah, basically, let's see here. The only thing that I do have a complaint about with this mod is when I have my RDA or tank on, My tank actually reads a different setting of ohms from my RDA. So if I have my tank on and I switch to my RDA and I fire it, it'll actually fire my RDA at the ohm reading of my tank, which I don't like. So basically what you have to do there is, before you screw your RDA or tank in, just fire it before and it'll show your atomizer short, but there's nothing on there. And then when you screw it back in, it'll read nothing. So then you fire it, a setting comes up on the screen and it says, is this a new coil, yes or no? So then you go over, you click yes, hold your button in, and it will read the reading on whatever you have on the mod. That's basically the only complaint I have, and the only other complaint I have is the battery door is not very strong. It's very rattly, it's very weak. But other than that, I love this mod. It's awesome, heavy, awesome look, and hits like a train. So yeah, that's basically all I have on the Smok XCube 2. I'm going to have another review come up probably next weekend. I'm going to actually have this mod versus the 100-watt iStick. And I'm going to compare differences and whatnot with them as well. So stay tuned for that. And thanks a lot for watching.